Hi, Sam from Handmade Creations again. I'm going to try something that I've never tried before. Still with melt and pour soap, but I'm going to try a swirl. Like I said, never done it before. It could go really wrong, it could go really right. Don't know, but we'll find out. I'm going to do a 3-colour swirl. I'm going to use pink, blue and green, because they're the only colours that I have quite a bit of, so I'm not really bothered if it does go wrong. I'm going to use, what am I using? Santa's Elves Feet. Elves Feet. Santa's Elves. I call it Santa's Elves Feet, but now we're past Christmas. I'm going to think of a different name. It's sort of I call it a sparkly, bubbly fragrance. Sort of, oh, it's really hard to describe. Well, I'll put a description in the box below anyway to give you an idea. But let's get on with it then. So I've melted my soap. Hopefully I've got that in, yeah. And I've got my 2 other pots here. And I'm literally just going to pour them out. Probably could have done this before, but it's fine. Try not to get the soap everywhere. Like I've said in other videos, I am quite a messy pop. But hey, as long as I clean it up, I say is all that matters. Right. There we go. And I've got a couple of lumps in the bottom of there that just need melting again. But I can do that. So I'm just gonna put my colour in. I have heard from quite a few soap makers that use melt and pour in this method that you should wait for the soap to harden up a little bit. So that's probably what I will do. Just not so it's solid because you can't pour it, just so it's a little bit thick. Well, thicker than normal pouring. So I'll just put my colours in. There we go. So when I've got my colours in and fragrance, I'll come back and show you how I'm going to pour it. Okay. Right, so it's all coloured in. I'm just going to put the fragrance in now. Is it going to drip out, or am I going to have to take the top off? Probably take the top off. They do, most fragrances, sorry, just trying to get that, come with the little cap in there. Sometimes your fragrance will just slip through that nicely, and then sometimes they can be a bit thicker and decide they won't come out. So you just literally pull it out, stick your nail underneath the rim of it and pull it out. So I'm just going to eyeball the amount of fragrance that I need. I'm actually going to have to open another one because that one is empty. Let's see if this one will come through the cap. No, it won't. But anyway, I'll just chat while I do this. So like I said, you just literally put your your nail underneath the rim and you're done. They're really easy to pull out, and after a while you do get used to it doing it. So just give this a little stir. There we go. Just to make sure the colours are all blended. And the colours, the fragrance, all the colours as well, are all blended nicely. So I'll move these out of the way. Move my pipette out of the way as well. Bring in the mould. These moulds are silicone. As you can see, they are covered in stains. I've used these for years now. Let me put that more in shot for you. There we go. So you can see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna try this, if you can see how thick that is now. I'm gonna try it at this. Like I said, never done this before. So I'm gonna try it while it's this thick. See how it goes. There we go. So literally just pour and pour and pour. I love those colours together. They look so pretty. I'm really hoping this works though. I have high hopes. Oh, the pink and blue looks like it's making a purple in there. So maybe I should have put the green in between the pink and blue. But it's only my first one. Just literally keep on moving around, pouring in how much you want. I think I should have moved that over a little bit then. But it doesn't matter. I'm really liking this. This is a cold process design, I suppose you'd call it. I personally can't make cold process. I've tried and tried and tried. Doesn't happen for me. So I'm going to stick with my old favourite, melt and pour. People seem to really like it as well. And it works great with my skin. I have pretty sensitive skin, literally. I can use hardly anything. My cousin is the same. She can't use anything on hers either. So that is how I actually got into making soap. Was we needed something to wash with. And we couldn't find anything that wasn't gonna break us out in hives every 5 minutes. So I got on the internet and started looking up how to make soap. You see how it's got really thick in the pink. So I'm just literally gonna see if I can get any more out of that. And then bung it in the microwave for a couple of seconds. My green's still pretty liquidy, so that won't need to go in. And the blue's gone quite thick as well. So I shall bash them in the microwave a couple of seconds just to get them melted again. And then I shall be back. Right, so I've got that melted again. As you can see, nicely melted. Actually, no, I'll do the blue. I think we need a little bit more blue in there. And because we didn't wait that long, the top hasn't set or anything. So it will all stick together nicely. Nice bit of layering and swirling going on. Ooh, that's going to be a big swirl of pink. See, I won't be filling this mould up to the top because I want to use the bottom of the mould as the top of the soap, if that makes sense, because the bottom of this mould has a sort of lumpy wavy design. A lumpy wavy design, that's rubbish English, but yeah, if that makes sense. And it looks really pretty, so I'm hoping it'll look even prettier with the mixture of colours. And then a little bit of pink. Oh, again, too much pink. I'm very heavy handed today, I don't know what's up with me. I won't swirl with any implement like you would with the cold process because I don't want the bottom of the soap to get too mixed up and turn grey, because I have seen videos, people saying, don't do it, it's going to turn grey, don't mix it, it's going to turn grey. So I will leave that like that. I do have a tiny bit left in the jugs, can you just see that? Yeah. So what I will do is actually melt them down. Literally, if you, I know it doesn't look like there's anything in there, but waste not, want not. If you put that in the microwave for 10 seconds, it will literally melt from the edges. You can pour into a little mould. If you've got any ice cube trays, anything like that, pour what you've got extra into them, and then I actually use them as samples, because I only use little moulds because I want my soaps to be all perfect. I don't like doing great big batches. But if so I don't get very many samples left, so I just put my extras in there, and I've just pulled this, so I will leave that there to dry. But if you don't want to do that, you see here there's always a little drip. I use Pyrex glass, so normally if you wait for it to cool, you can just peel away the bottom bit. Is still a little bit warm, so it hasn't worked brilliantly, but you can see the difference, and I'm not a big fan of cleaning, so any little helps for me. But yeah, I shall come back when it's time to unmold, and we can all see what it looks like together. Alright, bye! Hello! Right, I'm back and it's nice and hard now. So I'm just going to take it out of the mould. I really like silicone because it's so easy to take out. Oh, and it's looking good. Peel it away. Just put that the right way. And there's the side. Other side, and here's the bottom. See what I mean about the waviness in it? It's quite a cool colours actually. It's not gone grey like I thought it was going to. So we're going to cut now. Make sure I can get you in the right place. I'm just going to cut the end off. It's got quite a cool little swirl. See how small it is as well. I only want a small bar so you can put it in your hand. So I'm going to do these quite thick because they are so small. And then I like to make sure they're the same size. So I just literally line it up and run my knife along. That's quite a cool little swirl in that one. And then line up again. If I'm filling my mould up all the way, I can normally get about 9 soaps out of each loaf, but I'm going to get nowhere near the amount of this one because it is such a small bar. Small in height, it's going to be the same weight because I'm doing it quite a lot thicker. My soaps are at least 100 grams, Normally they are a little bit bigger just because I do use a knife. So the more you get, the luckier you are, I say, but they are at least 100. I work my prices out at 100. So if you get more, you get more. So I've got 6 out of that. There's another one of the ones. And see, I've got this tiny bit here. This, the first slice that I cut was the end piece. That will go off as a sample. This is another end piece. I'll cut this in half and it'll make 2 more samples. So they will go out with orders. I don't sell my samples, I just literally anyone who buys, and I'll just put a couple of samples in there for them just to try out my different fragrances that I have. So I'm still not sure of a name that I'm going to call this one. It's the, what was it called? Elves. Santa's Elves it's called. I keep calling it Elves Feet, I don't know why. So this is Santa's Elves fragrance. I will probably come up with some random name because I can't call it Santa's Elves now. Because we're nowhere near Christmas. But I suppose Santa's Elves could be having a party or something. But right, I shall see you soon for another video. Bye.